is slowly making his way courtside with Sam Groth. Let's hear what Sasha has to say after that win.
Alexander, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's an opponent that's posed you problems before. You've played him twice. Every time it's gone to 5 sets. You must feel pretty good to be back in another Australian Open quarterfinal.
Yeah, definitely. Today was a pretty good match, much colder than the other day. So for me, it was not the greatest conditions. But yeah, very happy with a 3-set win. I mean, obviously, especially in the beginning, it could have gone both ways. He was playing amazing tennis, I thought. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the quarterfinals.
Talk to me about the conditions. It's obviously not what you'd expect from a Melbourne summer. It's a little bit cooler tonight. Gets a bit breezy here inside Murray Court Arena. And also, you know, for you, probably a little bit of frustration early in that match. Talk to me about what was going on there.
Yeah, just as you said, the conditions were so different than the other matches. I played day session only so far in the tournament. I played once night against Cressy, but it was much warmer. So the ball was flying a lot more. My serve was faster. And I think for Dusan, the slower the court is against me, the better probably it is. So it wasn't easy, but you know, I'm happy to be through, and that's all that matters.
Talk to me about your player box. Obviously, your dad's worked with you for a long time, but we're seeing your brother, someone I know very well. We've seen him around for a long time, but spending a lot more time. Tell me how important it is and how good it is to have that sort of support and what he brings to your team now.
Well, he doesn't bring much, to be honest, but thank you. That was funny, I know. I appreciate that. There's one person in the stands and he laughed. No, but it's great to have your family here, you know, because especially on the road, when you play a lot of tournaments in a row, you get a little bit of homesick, and I think, you know, having my dad here and having my brother here is obviously a great support, and we practice every day. He's trying to come back as well. I hope he's going to be main draw next year as well here, so he's still trying to play, but for now he's doing a good job as a cheerleader, I guess.
And a couple more. Very different conditions for the players after, you know, you go through 2020 with no crowds, you come back, you get crowds again. How hard is that to get your head around as well? And obviously, we loved having live fans back in the stands. They'll be watching you on TV. Do you have anything to say to the people that couldn't be here, and also how it feels to not have them here anymore?
Well, it's obviously very sad for us, but health comes first in these circumstances. We're used to it. Obviously, it was a lot more difficult when we had the crowds here, and then obviously they're all gone, so the energy is different. And I've said it before, I mean, Australia is one of my favorite places to play because of the crowd. I feel like the crowd is always very energetic. So, but, you know, safety comes first. Hopefully everything goes well, and maybe from Thursday, Friday on, maybe we can have some crowd here again. Who knows what they decide. But first of all, I think from us all players, we all just appreciate that the tournament is actually happening. You know, because the Australian Open and the Australian government could have easily said that, you know, this year with all the coronavirus and everything that is happening, just stay home. Don't play the Australian Open. It's too dangerous. And I feel like Craig Tiley has done everything possible for us players to make us feel as welcome as we can, and I feel like the Australian people are a big part of that, and for that we have to say thank you, and whether it's with the crowd or without the crowd, we just have to appreciate being here.
Yeah, well said, mate.
Yeah.
One last one, of course, as a player, you always focus on your own match, but there's a lot going on around you today. Before you come on court, you watch Dominic Thiem, a man you've had a lot of battles with, especially in recent years, go out to Grigor Dimitrov, and a man's probably watching your match who you possibly are going to play in the next round. You're going to play the winner of Novak Djokovic and Milos Raonic. Yeah. As a player, how much do you focus on those, and do you have a thought on Novak or Milos?
You try to kind of let it out, not focus on it at all. But as a player, I know that I'm playing them the next round, and I know what happened in the last match with Novak. So that is still in the back of my mind. And at the end of the day, of course, I want Novak healthy. I want him to be able to play the best tennis as he can. And for me to go deep in Grand Slams, to win Grand Slams, you have to beat the best players, and Novak is definitely part of it. But whoever it's going to be in the quarterfinals, whether it's Raonic, whether it's Novak, it's not going to be easy. And you know, I'm hoping for a good match.
Well, I'll let you get going. Keep one eye on that and get yourself recovered. Congratulations, you're back into the quarterfinals.
Thank you, bro.